All right, and now the final in our trilogy of Knuffle Bunny. This is Knuffle Bunny Free, an Unexpected Diversion by Mo Willems. So that's number 3. We had number 2 when Trixie was about 4 years old. We've got first Knuffle Bunny. She's probably about a little over a year old. Just learned to talk, had her first word. And now we have Knuffle Bunny Free. So she's got to be at least, I would say, 4 or 5 years old. We're getting older. See what things you notice, and I hope you enjoy the finale of Knuffle Bunny. Here we go. What's going to happen with Trixie and her favorite best friend, Bunny? So we've got Mom and Dad getting married, having baby Trixie out on a walk, Trixie learning her first word, Knuffle Bunny, Trixie mixing up her bunny with her friend Sonia, making her first friend, and now Trixie a little bit older, maybe a little bit more mature. One day, not so long ago, Trixie took a big trip with her family. Ooh, do you notice some things about Mom and Dad, how they look and how Trixie looks? I don't know how old she is now. They were on their way to visit Trixie's Oma and Opa in Holland. Holland is very far away. So that meant taking a taxi to the airport, waiting in line, watching Knuffle Bunny go through the big machine, waiting some more, and finally getting onto a real airplane. On the plane, Trixie played and read and slept. What is she reading? Before she knew it, the plane had landed. Trixie and her family left the airport and got on a train to go to Oma and Opa's house. Welcome, Trixie. Oma and Opa were so happy to see Trixie. Soon, Oma and Trixie were drinking cold glasses of chocolate milk in the garden. Suddenly, Trixie realized something. I remember that. Trixie didn't tell her daddy that Knuffle Bunny was gone. Look at them. Ugh. She didn't have to. Her dad knows. Trixie's daddy called the airline and asked them to look for Knuffle Bunny on the plane. But the plane had left for China. China is very far away. Trixie's mommy hugged her and asked her to be brave. Trixie's daddy told the story of when he was a little boy and said goodbye to Special Lammy. Oma gave Trixie another glass of chocolate milk and remarked on how big she was getting. Trixie understood. She was getting bigger, even if she wished she wasn't. The next morning, Trixie tried to enjoy going to the cafe and the swings in the playground and the carnival that was in town. And while the whole week was filled with fun things like eating French fries on the street, visiting real windmills, and feeding the ducks, Trixie was still sad. She missed her Knuffle Bunny. Oma and Opa understood. Oma and Opa had a plan. That night, they had a surprise for Trixie, a brand new top-of-the-line Funny Bunny $1 Extreme. It could walk. It could speak in Dutch. Ik kan spreken. It could dance. Ik kan dansen. But it couldn't make Trixie feel any better. Ooh, pull-out page. Trixie was sure that she wouldn't be able to sleep another night in a strange bed without her Knuffle Bunny. Before she knew it, she was dreaming. She dreamed of Knuffle Bunny and all the places he would visit. She dreamed of all the children Knuffle Bunny would meet. She dreamed of how Knuffle Bunny would make them all feel better. Wow, Knuffle Bunny really getting around. The next morning, Knuckle Bunny, or the next morning, Trixie felt better. Trixie had a big breakfast. She played with Oma on the playground swings. She even tried a sip of Opa's coffee at the cafe. Oh, speaking of, mmm, it was a great day. Before she knew it, the trip was over and it was a long time to go home. Trixie hugged Oma and Opa as hard as she could. Then Trixie and her family got back onto the train and back onto the plane. Wah! Wah! And listened to the crying baby as the plane lifted off. Look at the eyes. Urgh. Oh no. Oh well, I'm just going to read. But can you believe it? Right there, on that very plane, Trixie noticed something. Knuffle Bunny! Trixie was so happy to have Knuffle Bunny back in her arms. Happy enough to make a decision. Trixie turned around and said, "Would your baby like my Knuffle Bunny?" "Really?" asked the baby's mother. "Really?" asked Trixie's daddy. "Really?" asked Trixie's mom. "Plaggy, plaggy?" asked the baby. "Really?" said Trixie. She was big enough. The baby was happy. The baby's mother was thankful. Trixie's parents were proud. And the other passengers were very relieved. They're all smiling because the baby stopped crying. And that is how, a few weeks later, Trixie received her very first letter. "Dear Trixie, how are you? We are doing well." Oh, look, she really gave it. She really gave it to the boy. Oh, the end. Or is it? This is where it makes me a little emotional when I read it. A note to Trixie. Trixie, I hope to watch you grow up. I hope to watch you fall in love, start a family, and be happy. And I hope that one day, many years from now, so this is Trixie grown up, you will receive a package from an old pen pal. Love, Daddy. Oh, man. That gives me shivers. I hope you loved growing up or seeing Trixie grow up like a little 7, 8-year-old from a 4-year-old and a baby. It's like her life. I hope you enjoyed the trilogy and be empathetic and kind like her when you grow up too. Okay, bye bye.